Welcome on in, everybody. I'm your host, Nick L, and it is July. It's summertime. Best thing to do in the summer, grilling and chilling. And today we're going to be grilling up some fine skirt steak right here. Now it's folded up so you can fit it in the bag. We're going to be marinating it in here. Typically, I would never marinate steak, but with a skirt steak, it's very thinly sliced, not a lot of flavor on its own, so we really want to just inject some flavorful goodness right up in here. And now if you come on down this way, you'll see what we're going to be putting in the marinade here. We got some safflower seed oil, a little of that, some teriyaki sauce, some red wine vinegar, a little of that. Now we talked about the ginger garlic sauce in my last video. Highly recommend this. What we didn't talk about is this Cormier's Gold double garlic sauce right here. I'm going to show you that. So this is great for marinades. This is great for sauteing shit right in a pan. I highly recommend that you go get down to Whole Foods and get yourself a couple bottles of both the ginger garlic and the double garlic cooking sauce, and do yourself a favor and do that, and thank me later. Now, we also have just some good old-fashioned honey here. It's going in the marinade. And last but not least, we're gonna do like a tablespoon of minced garlic. And so that is gonna be mixed up right here. You can whisk it with a fork, okay, and that's going right in the bag. There we go. All right, and we're gonna knead this. We're gonna knead the steak with our fingers right in the marinade. You know, making sure that that's getting in there nice and good, and this steak is gonna soak all this up. We're gonna pop it in the fridge for a couple hours and we'll be back. Now occasionally on this channel we'll be spotlighting a drink of sorts, and today it's this La Gratona Tequila Reposado. Highly superb tequila, I must say. You know, it's got that agave taste right on the palate up front, and very smooth but not overly smooth. Like, it's got a little bite to it, and just overall a real solid tequila. And the reason it's gone is because it's fucking awesome. What up, everybody? All right, so this fine skirt steak here has been marinating for a couple hours, and we're just gonna dump out the marinade. You do want to leave a little bit of it on the meat. It's going to be coated just a little bit, and we'll go ahead and pull it out here and lay it on out here. And what we want to do is, since we just pulled it out of the fridge, is let it sit out for a little while and get to room temperature. That's going to help it cook evenly when it's at room temperature. And we just want to throw some spices on it, some salt and pepper. We got the coarse ground pepper here. The coarse ground pepper is nice because it's going to help it build up a little bit of a crust on the grill, which is nice. So we're just going to go ahead and pepper this all the way up like that. A little bit more. Nice. Very good. We also got some black truffle sea salts. Now you can just use regular old salt if that's what you got, but we got the truffle salt, so we're going with that. And we just want to sprinkle it on here, you know, just a little bit. And we're going to be firing up the grill, and like I said, letting this get to room temperature, and we're throwing it on in a few minutes. Stay tuned. Now, occasionally on this channel, we'll show you how to make yourself a real drink. And today we're gonna show you how to make a proper margarita. We got some Lunazul, I think it's pronounced, tequila. One of my favorites. This you'll get for under $20, and real bang for your buck right here, because this is a fine tequila. Now, what you want to start with is a shaker with pretty much 3/4 full with ice, and a highball glass full of ice. And the secret to making a nice drink is you want to count your pours. Now I'm gonna count, do like a nice little 7 count with the tequila. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then we got your triple sec. We're gonna go with 2 counts of that. Just real quick, 1, 2. Very nice. We got simple syrup. I make my own simple syrup. It's just a cup of sugar and a cup of hot water, and you mix it up, right? And we're gonna go 3 counts of that. So 1, 2, 3. All right. Next, lime juice. Let's go 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. And some lemon juice. 3. 1, 2, 3. Very nice. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna shake that up, and we're gonna strain it into a highball glass with the fresh ice. There we go. Okay, and now since we're nice and fancy on this channel, what you want to do to make it a Cadillac margarita is just float some Grand Marnier right up in there. So we're gonna do a little bit of that. Just float it right on top. Very good. And you got yourself a proper margarita. Now I just showed you how to make a proper margarita in a highball glass. And that's totally wrong. A proper margarita is gonna be in a margarita glass, but see, I drank a little bit too much of the La Gratona tequila that I featured previously on this video, and I fucked up. Hashtag blame the chef. The Weber, dude. Okay, so we got the Weber fired up, and come in on this, check it out. It's scorching, 700 degrees of fury. Like that is high, but we really just want to sear the shit out of this skirt steak right now is what we want to do. So just 2 minutes, super high. Check this out. Let me show you a little bit about the Weber. We got ourselves the sear zone technology, and so we're gonna just throw that steak right across the sear zone, let it go for 2 minutes. Should crisp right up. And here we go. Stay tuned. All right, 2 minutes on the sear zone. Time to flip this. We turn this burner down. We're gonna turn these burners down. Try to cool it off. We're gonna move it to the cooler part of the grill. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. And you just want to cook it up an additional 3 minutes on the cool part of the grill right here. Go ahead and cover it up. Check back in 3 minutes. All right, 3 minutes is up. We're gonna remove this from the grill, plop it right on this plate and cover it so it can get in the form. That right on in there. Cover it up, and we'll move this inside and see what we're working with. Right, we're gonna see what we're working with now. Let's move in on close here, and we're gonna cut this up. Yeah, look at that. See, still just pink in the center. Do nice thin slices of this. Pink in the very center, which is impressive because this is a very thin slab of meat right here. So to get it nice and crusty on the outside, but still pink on the very Middle is quite an accomplishment. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take a little bite of this. We'll check it out. Oh, we did it, guys. We did it. You should be proud. This is just bursting with flavor. It's juicy. It's tender. It's crispy with the nice crust on the outside right there. Now, if you get you some tortillas and some cilantro y onions, you know, you got yourself some nice carne asada tacos. This would go very well with that. That's what I'm talking about. I'm your host, Nick L, and this is frickin' delicious.